My tropical paradise. Still have room for a couple of things. Being picky about what's coming in. It's cold outside. Ain't this cool? Oh my goodness. So it stays warm in here. And I added a plant light because there's not really a lot of light. But it's getting down into the 30s tonight. I don't like carrying things in and out, so this is probably where they're going to stay for now, unless something really looks good and I want to bring it in. Like this one. My daughter rescued a couple of cats, so I can't put plants in her apartment. This one's nice. I like this one. People are putting these in their garden for fall interest, and I just took mine out of the garden because it's cold. So I really try hard to get things done right before the cold front or right before whatever weather system is coming because I don't like to be out in it. Yeah, I like it. So passion flowers, passion vines, they can handle some cold. And it's not actually going to freeze. I don't know whether to cover these. I'm thinking out loud. I have a lot of fruit on this side. But on this side, I have a lot of flowers. And they're just growing into the ground and creeping around, and they've been trying to grow into my greenhouse window, and I keep knocking them out. Beautiful, but no fruit. I've been looking around and there's no fruit. Alright, while I'm out here, I need to go and see if I have any elderberries. I mean, I had berries. I want to see if they're ripe. I love morning glories this time of year. And they can handle some cold, too. Sunflowers are all burnt, but the birds love them. Chipmunks love them. I'm just going to leave them. Tons of peppers coming in. The middle of my garden is empty because it was corn and onions. The deer ruined my corn right when it was time to harvest. I'll have the gate open. And the onions have all been harvested. So, but there's lots of peppers along the fence. And that's where my tomatoes were. I haven't taken them all down, but tomato season is over for us. Let's go look at greenhouse 2. I have more onions I'm going to put back in the ground. They're too small. But look how pretty that is. The lettuce and the spinach. The plants are happy in here. I lost the smallest ones. You know, they have barely a hair root. They were like mass sown, a bunch of seeds in a small pot. So yeah, they're doing good. I put a cucumber in here yesterday. I don't think it's going to make it. And there's sweet potatoes in there. Those aren't going to do well either. The rest of it will. Ginger, it'll do alright for a while still. I'll harvest it. Gave up on having a nice pond this year. The ducks were in there just enough to keep my lily pads from doing well. And other things that were growing in there. So yeah, they're having a good time. It's already rocked. They might as well enjoy themselves. This one's tall. I trimmed the front some. Next year I'm not going to trim the front. It'll look better, bushier. Goji berry flowers. I don't get a lot of goji berries. This was moved last year when we put up the enclosed barnyard for winter. It took. It's looking good. It has lots of flowers. I just don't get a lot of berries off of it. It's pretty though. I like it. Volunteer gourds. Kids have been tubing, but fall is kayak season because it's too cold to get in the water. So that's why the kayaks are still out. I'm going to put these big pots in the chicken run when we finish covering it. Chicken, what are you doing? These will be pretty in there and it'll give the chickens something to destroy. It takes them a long time to destroy those tall pots. Okay, this is where I put all the stuff I took out of the front of the deck area. How big they are. They were like as tall as the new trees I put over there. So I planted a bunch of stuff here. This area is new. The cherry, knacking cherry didn't take here. That's why this garden's here, but the knacking cherry didn't take. But I put more flowers there. I'll try again. And I put more flowers in the back. Other side of the tree. So, of course, this year things aren't going to look great. But next year we got new stuff coming in. I added another lily on this side. The chicken's following me. Huh, chicken? This stuff will all be burnt in the spring after it stops raining. And I usually find a lot of plants back here that I move into the garden. They reseed from all the junk I put back here. So I added flowers back here, lilies, to grow up and hide my compost area, which is ugly. These bloomed such beautiful flowers this year and I did not get them on film. But I want to plant some more tall things right there to hide the junk. I mean, we need to clean up some of the junk, but some of the junk has to stay. You wouldn't believe how hard it is to get people to let go of their junk. Or maybe you would. This is a volunteer. It's a weed. But it's blooming. And this isn't. Oh, I should probably take that birdhouse in too. Wisteria. That's what this is. Wisteria on this side. And this side is kiwi. So the more stuff I plant and the taller I can get with my stuff will also hide the junk from my beautiful neighbors over here, who also have junk. Brussels sprouts and broccoli. I will have lots of Brussels sprouts. I've got some broccoli too. Stuff's better when it's cold. It's not good when it's hot. Carrots too, better when it's cold. Spinach, lettuce, better when it's cold. Let's see, elderberries. I have a few. Not ready. The beautiful flowers. Elderberry flowers are beautiful. And you need that this time of year. Tomorrow's the first day of fall. Oh, weeping pussy willow's trying to bloom. I have to cut a little piece of this off to graft to one of my trees. Took it in a greenhouse. Just gotta work on it.